There's really two aspects that I like the most and am most proud about Petermann. First and foremost are our drivers and our people. They are more than just the driving force, no pun intended, within our business, but they are the people who make us successful every day and make us safe every day. Hi, I'm Pete Settle, President of Petermann Limited. Since 1921, we've been providing school bus service to school districts and special needs boards of education. I'd like to introduce you to our company and, more importantly, to our people who have made us so successful over the last 85 years. As president of Petermann, and more importantly as a bus driver, I know that I can only drive one bus. We depend on thousands of bus drivers and bus attendants to care for our passengers each and every day.
What I like best about driving my school bus is early in the mornings when I first go out on my run, I get to see the sunrise. And then I start to pick up my children, which is the best part of my day. I pick up a small kindergartner. She's 5 years old. She has long red hair, and she stands with her mom every morning, and she holds these little wildflowers. And she climbs up on the bus, and she looks at me, and she goes, "Good morning, Miss Jeannie." She says, "These flowers are for you." Well, you know, your heart just, you just want to grab her and hug her. They're so, so cute.
The kids make me laugh. I'm a big kid, and I enjoy kids because they pretty much remind me of me. Sometimes we grow up as an adult and we sort of lose that innocence, and that innocence is what's really needed, in everyday lives, in our individual everyday lives. So that's what I enjoy most about the kids.
Safety at Petermann obviously is a very important aspect of what we provide, carrying school children and special needs adults. Our safety record really is unmatched. I'm very, very proud of our safety record. We do extremely well there, and we credit our safety and training staff at all of our locations, and it goes right down to picking the right people to drive and monitor on our buses.
I think the most important thing about being a school bus driver is that you have to have patience. You can't worry about what's going on around you. You have to concentrate on driving, being safe, and getting your kids home safely. I think that's the most important thing, having patience and not worrying about whether you're behind schedule, if you got a late start, if you've been held up by traffic. You have to put that behind you and just worry about getting the kids there safely.
Core values within Petermann are obviously things that we focus on each and every day. Our first core value is taking care of our passengers, whether it's a new kindergartner that's riding the bus for the first time, or it's a special needs adult who's going to their first job outside a school setting.
I call them all by name when they get on the bus and when they get off the bus. It makes it more personal, I think. I have a little special needs child, and she's 8 years old, and she's a twin, but her twin is perfectly healthy, but she doesn't have use of her legs from the hips down, and she uses walking sticks. Well, this morning, she walked all the way from the garage to the bus without her walking sticks. And I'll be honest with you, I almost cried. It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And she just couldn't get the smile off of her face. And it was so precious.
The second core value and how we are gonna succeed with the first is taking care of the bus drivers and the bus attendants. And if we do those two things, the rest of the things that we need to be a successful business will fall in place. And that has been our experience over the last 85 years.
At Petermann, one of my favorite things to do is going to breakfast with our drivers and monitors. It's very important to me to talk to them one-on-one, see what's on their mind, get the feedback of what's happening in the field, rather than hearing it from someone else.
I like working for Petermann because they go out of their way to show their appreciation for us. They do lots of little things to give you like rewards for like showing your dedication to them, which makes you feel good about being loyal to them.
It's great working with Petermann. They really respect what we do. They appreciate what we do. They've shown their appreciation by, they give us jackets, winter jackets to wear. They give us a pancake breakfast once a month. And the nice treats when the weather is warm is that the good humor man comes and brings us ice cream.
I think our drivers and monitors enjoy getting up in the morning to go to work because we are there to support them. quite frankly, I feel that I work for them instead of the other way around.
I worked 35 years in public education, and now I'm an associate with Petermann. Very honestly, I think Petermann is the best in the business. We have the most knowledgeable people working with us, and they're very dedicated. When the school district decides to contract, quite often there will be a lot of anxiety among the drivers, and the contractor's job is to come in and make that transition as smooth as possible.
You can imagine, we heard so many horror stories about privatization. I mean, you know, they're going to get rid of all the people over a certain age, and you won't have but like 4.5 hours to work, and you won't have any health benefits, and unbelievable what we heard. And none of that came to be. Matter of fact, everything's better. I wish I'd done this job for all my years that I've been working, but and that's due to Petermann.
One of the things I'm most proud about Petermann is that we've never lost a client. And that goes a long way back. That's 85 years. We've never lost a school board client. And the reason we haven't is because we've always been able to address their needs. Clients really like and appreciate Petermann for the way that we are able to meet their needs in a very specific way. We are very responsive to the needs of individual schools and individual school districts.
At Petermann, we are passionate about what we do. It's our promise to every community, every school district and agency we serve, and we keep our promises.
Appreciate you taking the time here today, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.